Well, every once in a while, when we're talking about wintry weather, we like to at least give a couple of good stories. And we know that it's been kind of a bummer lately. It's been causing a lot of travel woes, accidents.
So many.
Not a good situation here. A lot of businesses closing and losing money. If there is a silver lining, though, you got to hand it to the kids that get outside and try to enjoy it and make us smile, too, when we get some of these pictures coming in. Great shot.
You're skiing, you're snowmobiling, you're ice skating. This is the perfect weather to do it in. Just bundle up when you're going to be outside. Actually, the next week, the warm-up will be welcomed by so many folks to be able to enjoy the outdoors like this.
And I won't point to it, but I actually used to live in this town, and my house that I lived in is actually in this picture. So
back in the background
cool
somewhere?
Right. Somewhere back there. It's kind of cool, though. So
Did you skate there before?
I have. It actually, if you've ever seen Charlie Brown Christmas and the little skating pond, that's exactly what this is like. It's so cute.
Awesome.
Another good friend of mine sending a picture of his son heading out and sledding and the dog attacking him.
He's trying to catch up. Looks like fun.
Oh, I got to chase in Harrisville, Michigan. Very cute. We love to see more of your videos and pictures just like these. You can share them to our Facebook page on Weather Nation, and make sure that you tag us in it and make sure you tell us where it's located when we put it on the air so that we can reference to that. Blizzard conditions still expected here into New England, especially into the Cape, gusts up to 70 miles an hour. And we're also talking about some very heavy snowfall still moving throughout the Ohio Valley, a couple of different clipper systems. We'll also talk about the west. Meanwhile, over the eastern half of the United States, you can see a couple of flurries flying around here from earlier towards Boston. To say the least, flurries, about as nice as I can call it. We're talking about blizzard warnings just to the southeast of Boston, Plymouth, Nantucket, and also here towards Chatham. This is expected to linger throughout the overnight hour, and no joke when we're talking about near hurricane force winds up to 70 miles an hour, 6 to 12 inches of snow, if not higher amounts in the extreme southeastern portions of the Cape. Otherwise, we're still looking at winter storm warnings here from Montauk, Long Island, northward. Also into Maine, Augusta, Portland, and also towards Bangor, where we're also looking at winter storm warnings here for the rest of the night tonight. Advisory still in place too. Does include New York City, just a little bit further inland. But remember that we're already trying to dig out from the nor'easter. Just a few days ago, we haven't had a whole lot of time, and we've actually had a lot of businesses with roofs collapsing and churches too. Adding insult to injury with the additional snowfall and the gusty winds. And lots of folks still without power here across the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, and the Southeast from the recent storm. So here's where everything's situated right now. The heaviest of the snow now into Rhode Island and also into southern Connecticut. Long Island as well, another heavy batch making its way towards the Cape. We're going to watch the system track up to the northeast quickly. It intensifies as it does, and we're going to see the winds coming in out of the northwest, eventually clearing things out, but really giving us a decent push of cold air, enough to support some substantial snowfall all the way along the coastline. We get a little bit of a break north of Boston into the coastal regions of New Hampshire. Well, let's switch gears and kind of move towards the Central Plains, where we've had some clipper systems bringing in some decent snow today.
Yeah, check it out in Iowa. There's your snow that has been falling. The visibility down, although a lot of it has wrapped up and now has pushed to the east. Over across along the Mississippi River, wrapping up soon for Dubuque and the Quad Cities, but headed to Rockford, south of Chicago, Peoria, snowing pretty good all the way down to Evansville, and it looks like near Louisville eventually. Here's some of the totals in Iowa, pretty general 2 to 3 inches, had the similar type of totals into Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, same type of thing. It will move by fast, it'll be gone, still some advisories out for the next couple hours, till midnight for a couple of counties here in Michigan and the far northeastern part of Minnesota, others expiring shortly as the system moves off to the east and eventually here winds away. But watch out on some of the roads. It may slow you down. Out in the west, lots of clouds rolling through. The snowfall levels will really be dropping, especially here through the Sierra, the Cascades, and also into the Olympic Range. All that rain plowing in along the coast with 2 to 4 inches of possibility. Of course, you have some heavy wet snow, avalanche worries, mudslide worries. Obviously, a lot of rainfall from southeastern Idaho all the way to coastal areas of Oregon. It's flood watches out. And there, of course, is the winter side of things. Winter storm watches, winter storm warnings, 1 to 3 feet before it's all said and done with, because we have another couple of waves that will be moving through as we look into the beginning of the upcoming week. Let's check the rest of your Sunday temperatures as we look in the west. It's warm, southwest, very warm, and starting to warm up in the southern U.S. as well. That may lead to some thunderstorm development for later on in the upcoming week.